Garmin is officially panicking, and for the first time in years, Cupertino has them completely cornered. Look, the Apple Watch Ultra has been nipping at the heels of hardcore endurance athletes for a while now, but the latest factory data leaks out of Asia just blew Garmin's late 2026 hardware roadmap wide open. If these leaked schematics are even half right, the upcoming Fenix 9 Pro is tracking to completely upend the outdoor wearable market. I am talking about a total structural shift in how premium sports watches are engineered, introducing a screen tech that makes Apple's current OLED panels look like old tech from 5 years ago. Honestly, I am usually pretty skeptical when it comes to early supply chain rumors, but the concrete engineering changes leaked here are wild. If you have been eyeing a current generation Ultra, or wondering if Tim Cook has an actual response plan ready for Apple Park later this year, you need to hear this. Let's start with the absolute centerpiece of this leak, because this is what everyone in the display supply chain is losing their minds over. According to Ross Young, Garmin is completely abandoning the traditional compromises of the past. For years, if you bought a premium multisport watch, you had to make a painful choice. You either went with a gorgeous, high-contrast AMOLED screen that aggressively murdered your battery life, or you settled for a dull, washed-out memory and pixel display just to make sure your device survived a multi-day backcountry trek. The Fenix 9 Pro kills that compromise entirely by jumping straight into ultra-premium micro-LED technology. DG Times just published an internal supply chain report confirming that Garmin has secured a specialized micro-LED matrix capable of pushing an astonishing peak brightness of up to 4,500 nits. To put that into perspective, that completely blows past the Ultra 2 while drawing significantly less continuous power than current panels. Because micro-LED uses microscopic individual light-emitting diodes without needing a unified backlight, you get those perfect ink-black contrast levels alongside extreme visibility under direct, harsh alpine sunlight. It means true uncompromised readability when you are navigating a technical ridge or running a 100-mile ultramarathon, all without cooking your battery. I'll believe it when I see it on my own wrist, but on paper, this absolutely crushes Apple's current display efficiency targets. But how does Garmin turn this into what the leaks are calling a forever battery? That is where the structural engineering gets crazy. Mark Gurman recently hinted that competitors are struggling with solar panel transparency, but Garmin's engineering teams just pulled off a massive win. Up until now, adding a solar charging ring meant putting a visible, bronze-tinted layer over the sapphire crystal, which noticeably degraded screen clarity and ruined your viewing angles. Reports from the leak indicate that the Fenix 9 Pro will debut a highly advanced, fully invisible Solar 3.0 layer integrated directly within the display stack itself. This allows the watch to harvest ambient solar energy across the entire surface of the watch face with double the conversion efficiency of older generations. The distracting outer ring is completely gone. When you pair this invisible solar stack with the micro-LED screen, the smart management system inches incredibly close to a true indefinite operational runtime in standard GPS modes. If you are outside in daylight, the watch practically charges itself faster than it drains. Which feature would actually make you drop cash on a premium watch like this? Is it the infinite battery or the micro-LED display? Let me know in the comments because I am genuinely torn. Beyond the screen, Garmin is completely overhauling its safety and communication infrastructure to take a direct shot at Apple's satellite features. Ming-Chi Kuo is reporting that Garmin is embedding an updated Satlink 360 transceiver directly into the watch's Grade 5 titanium bezel architecture. Unlike previous software lock systems we have seen tech companies throw together, this dedicated antenna array handles true two-way satellite messaging and emergency SOS broadcasting globally, completely independent of your phone's cellular network. If you slip on a remote trail outside of cell service, your watch isn't just a passive recording device anymore. It is a literal lifeline to search and rescue teams. On top of Hat, a new global unified LTE chip discovered on Asian supply chain component lists means a single watch model will support premium cellular safety, tracking, and phoneless data syncing across multiple continents without needing regional hardware variants. It makes you realize just how much the standard Apple tax hurts when you have to pay extra for cellular capabilities that should just be built into a premium endurance tool. Navigational accuracy is also getting a massive hardware boost that will appeal directly to serious explorers. Look, traditional multiband GPS is fine, but it still struggles with major signal deflection when you are trapped inside deep granite canyons or heavy tree canopy. To counter this, Takara discovered patents, showing a highly sophisticated tri-band GNSS antenna system. By pulling positioning data from a third frequency band simultaneously, the internal processor cross-references signal arrival times to drop positional errors down to a sub-meter 50 centimeter level. Your real-time pace metrics won't fluctuate wildly when you pass a cliffside, and your maps will match your actual footsteps perfectly instead of zigzagging across rivers or off mountain edges. Even the health sensors on the back of the casing are undergoing huge changes with the debut of the Elevate Gen 6 optical matrix. Shrimp Apple Pro leaked that this sensor configuration uses a deeper multi-diode arrangement that penetrates the skin layer more efficiently to filter out motion artifacts during heavy movement. This hardware upgrade unlocks two critical metrics that athletes have been begging for. First, you get medical-grade, non-invasive blood pressure trend insights to monitor cardiovascular strain over weeks of heavy training blocks. Second, there is a real-time sweat loss and biometric hydration coaching algorithm. By monitoring skin temperature, localized microsweat generation, and heart rate variability variations, the watch alerts you exactly how many milliliters of fluids and electrolytes you need to consume mid-activity to avoid cramping. Garmin follows a very predictable premium product launch cadence, and our sources place the official unveiling right in the late summer to early autumn window of 2026, targeting that typical August through October release framework just in time for fall marathon season. Because of these massive industrial upgrades like MicroLED and the integrated satellite transceiver hardware, the pricing will firmly reflect its premium status. Expect the standard 43 and 47 mm editions to start right around $999, while the top-tier 51 mm Sapphire Solar editions will easily push past the $1,100 mark. If you are looking at the current market trying to decide whether to buy a watch today or hold out for this, it really comes down to timing. If you have an immediate race, buy what is available. But if you want a device that completely future-proofs your training with groundbreaking display tech, sub-meter tracking, and unmatched off-grid satellite safety, saving your budget for the Fenix 9 Pro is absolutely the smartest play you can make.